Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dylan, and today we are playing Mini Motorways once again. Last part, we had a very devastating run in Munich. We only hit 1800, which still put us at top 15%, which isn't, isn't terrible, but I was a little disappointed in the moment. My goal for Zurich is simply to just do better than Munich. I know I can. I know that 1800, I know I can do better than 1800, so we're gonna hop into Zurich, see what we can do here. Wonderful. That's an easy connection to start us off, I think. Speed up time here. I think this is the first game we're playing where we have this new card down here. That's a, what do you call that? A tunnel. I almost called it a bridge. No, it's not. It's a tunnel. The cool thing with tunnels is you can see this, we now have mountains. So tunnels go inside of mountains, kind of like that. So that's a new game mechanic that I don't think we've seen on this channel. I think this is the first map that includes mountains and tunnels, so adds kind of a different, unique game mechanic. That's not the worst in the world, but I wish it was a little closer. Well, I have you guys here in this very slow start. This is a very slow start, but while I have you here, if you guys are enjoying the content on this channel, you guys like what I do here, please consider liking and subscribing. I would appreciate it quite a lot. You guys have shown a bunch of support as always, and I appreciate your continued support, so thank you all so much. This yellow is problematic because we are already going to have to make a straight intersection like that, which I absolutely hate doing, and actually I hate doing it so much that I'm going to restructure these roads a little bit. There we go. Something like that looks a little better, I think. All right. I actually think I want to keep that along the river. That way, if a pink house spawns over here, it doesn't spawn on the other side of this road, because that would make me upset. I'm going to leave that blue disconnected, actually, for right now. It's kind of a cool color scheme. A little bit more of a forgiving color scheme than Moscow and Munich. Make my thumbnail creation a little bit easier, hopefully. The Moscow one actually wasn't that hard to create. I just had to increase the saturation and contrast of the logo quite a lot, so it wasn't terrible, but... Let's see here. Week 2, we will take a roundabout. Should help us out a little bit. I think I am going to snake this guy around there and then get a second one connected over there. Could even be a good idea to roundabout that up, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to connect all 3 of those there and then kind of snake these 2 around there like that. I think works for me anyways. A pink there. We are out of bridges. Oh my goodness, this is not going our way in a lot of different respects here. The first thing we're going to have to do is shift this, well, I don't know what to do. For right now, just to get these up and running, we're going to have a blue connect all the way over there, and we'll have an arm there for the pink, for those pinks, I guess, but I don't like, that's all 3 colors intersecting. And then this is going to have to connect. This is so bad. I hate this, but until we get better options, that's what we're going to have to do, unfortunately. We've hit a solid score of 70 there. Oops. Did not mean to do that. We haven't had to use our tunnels yet, which is a positive, I guess. Another bridge would solve a lot of this weirdness, though. Indeed it would. Oh, fantastic. A motorway actually will help us out quite a bit, because we will take these 3, disconnect that, and motorway these 3 in, which will be much nicer. And then we just have yellows and blues sharing that road, so not too bad, I don't think anyways. This pink would make an easy bridge connection at some point. Except bridges can't connect straight to driveways, so we'd actually have to bridge from that point, but not a big deal. We don't have a bridge at the moment anyway, so we don't have to worry about it. I'm pretty sure the game just doesn't like us today. There we go. We'll have to do that at the moment. All things considered, though, this isn't terrible. This isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So, and again, kind of a slow start, not much going on. Okay, so here is a prime example of us needing to use a tunnel. We will definitely take a bridge, and then I think we're going to tunnel from that point, and then we will just kind of go up, like, not like that. I hate that. The unfortunate part is now we'll have to wait for that. Oh no, we have 2 tunnels, so actually never mind. There we go. This is so unfortunate. Again, we're gonna have to color share. I really don't like that, but for now, that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have a lot of issues to solve, though, but I don't have any brilliant ideas at the moment. But now that's a skyscraper, I really doubly don't like the idea of these guys sharing. So much so that I think I'm gonna try to bridge that guy over once we can. Then once we reclaim that motorway, we're gonna motorway in these 2 grays over here. The unfortunate part is this is sharing a driveway with these pinks. So that's not ideal, but a blue there is nice. That's really nice, actually. Because it honestly probably means we can disconnect the blues going that way, to be honest with you. And a blue here is nice as well, because we're right there. That pink is quite a long connection, so hopefully we get more houses on this road. I feel like we are getting very unlucky. I don't maybe I'm just, you know, not having a good day or something, but I feel like we're getting very unlucky. Do we only have, we have a gray there still, yeah. And then we'll connect those 2 right there. Again, I don't like, that's a pure intersection, but there's really nothing we can do. This pink is so close to this guy, but there is absolutely no way, unless we do an intersection here, to connect that pink. So, we will take another bridge. A blue there. Why does the game not want us to win? For now, we're going to have to do that, which isn't terrible, I guess. I think for now, I don't want this to be permanent, but we are going to, just to catch this pink up, we're going to have that pink go over here. This is not my normal strategy. We are sharing colors way more than I would like, but unfortunately, we've just gotten some bad lucks of the draw, so we've got to do what we've got to do. I think we're going to need another gray guy there. Only 2 houses on 1 skyscraper. Does not bode well with me, but I guess we can can connect that yellow, and then this yellow, the yellow can travel through there, which again I don't like either, but as a backup plan, I guess. And it looks like we do kind of need them, so let's go ahead and disconnect that guy for now, but if we need him, we know that we can always connect him right there. A second pink is nice there, because this guy was not able to be, was not catching itself up, so nice we have a second house on that now. A motorway is going to come very in handy, thank you so much. And actually, as a matter of fact, what can I do to clean this up right now? The problem is not a lot. That's kind of the honest truth about it, not a lot. So I think we're going to hold on to it for just a little bit. Because I don't know where to best use it. And nothing is struggling, so I want to kind of save it until I can figure out where our weakest spot is and kind of problem solve that. But for now, the color sharing isn't causing any major issues. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's kind of what killed us in Munich, was I tried to fix a problem that we didn't really even have yet, and that's what ended up killing us. So my strategy this game is, until something is actively in the process of being, you know, ruined, let's try not to mess with the balance of things. But really, again, I jinxed myself when I said this in Munich, so maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm feeling all right. Like, I'm feeling pretty decent. That yellow is completely, it can't get connected into the yellow network, unfortunately. Bridge or tunnel, bridge or tunnel. I feel like a bridge may be coming more in handy for us eventually. We just hit 500. We just crested 500, so not too shabby. That guy's a skyscraper. The unfortunate part about this green is it can't, unless we use a second tunnel, there's no way we can connect it to that green network. And we may, I don't know, we may have to use that second tunnel, I don't know, but that's quite unfortunate. Actually, if we shift the tunnel to come right there, we can actually get all three of them there. We have another blue here. So here's where I'm going to reshuffle things a little bit. I know this doesn't make a ton of sense, but we're actually going to bridge these guys to the other side of the river. And then we're going to bridge these two blues to this side of the river. Kind of awkward, doesn't make a ton of sense, but it makes more sense than anything else I can think of at the moment. We do have a motorway. I do have to keep that in mind. We do have a motorway. A roundabout or a tunnel. We will definitely take a tunnel there. That's now a skyscraper, so that's immediately where I say, nope, we are no longer sharing. So let's get a motorway here. And immediately just motorway in these grays right there. Once we start to get a skyscraper, especially two skyscrapers right next to each other, that's when I'm like, nope, we can't be sharing roads anymore. Just hit 700. Not too shabby. I am going to shift. I don't like how those are connecting. It's just an awkward V. Interestingly enough, we have the grays here now, which we can technically connect into this pink network. We just got to be careful that's not going to cause too much traffic. That's my concern. But that will eventually eliminate the need for that motorway, hopefully. That's a skyscraper. It can handle it, though. And we've got some yellows here, too, to kind of even mitigate that even further. So no worries about that guy. Definitely take a motorway in there. That's a skyscraper. I'm not really worried about that. I am going to give that one more house for now. That guy's a skyscraper. That is a little worrying, just for the fact that we can't quite connect these two houses. But we have some tunnels to spare. So this may seem ridiculous. And it probably is. But if we have them to spare, I'm going to use them. We're going to make a connection into this roundabout here. And we are going to tunnel like that, just to give it some extra support. That roundabout could very easily get overloaded, though, so we do need to watch that for sure. But that should have more than enough houses now. Definitely has more than enough houses now. That's good. Honestly, we could eliminate this motorway now, and we have 3 guys here, but I'll wait a little bit. We just hit 1,000. That's really good. I think we are going to have to take a motorway from somewhere. Well, do we have a bridge? We don't have a bridge. Can we eliminate a bridge from anywhere? We actually... Nah, we really can't without double dipping here. I'm going to eliminate that bridge. Is it a mistake? Potentially. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That wasn't even supposed to be a pun, but that ended up turning into a really good pun, so... we're going to disconnect these 3 guys and bridge it. Not like that. Bridge it right there. That should be fairly solid for the time being. We're really, again, I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like we are smooth sailing. Not too bad there. This guy's struggling a tad. Looks like he's doing fine now, I guess. Lots of blue houses up this way, which is good. You can see all of them are away from home, though, is my current worry. Like, they're just barely keeping up with demand. A green there does not do us well. We're going to have to motorway in greens there. And I'm probably going to disconnect all of these yellows. That way the greens don't have any traffic getting in there. I didn't mean to disconnect that, so that's going to be a little problematic. We obviously can't get these yellows to connect into this network, but we can use them as a motorway at some point. I need this motorway to come back ASAP, though. We will take a bridge. I really need that motorway to come back. There we go. There. To those greens. Actually, I'm going to motorway them to those 2 greens, because hopefully the green neighborhood grows a little bit over there. That's a skyscraper, so definitely a good thing we kept that motorway connection there. This gray could connect into here, but not struggling, so not going to worry about it. This green is worrying me just because we've played so much musical chairs with the motorway connection, but it could be good. These greens can technically connect down here if there's ever any peril, but yeah, see, this green neighborhood's gonna grow a little bit, which is good. The problem is I've played so much musical chairs with this motorway that it just can never catch up. It can't catch itself up, which is unfortunate, but hopefully 3 houses should be able to calm him down. I would hope anyways. Take a bridge. Yeah, looks like he's doing fine now. What's struggling? Oh, still the green? I think it's more of a traffic jam more than anything. I don't have any more motorways. Ooh, this guy's struggling too? Yikes. Well, let's go ahead and... There's not really any blues I can connect into there. This makes no sense, but it's kind of the only way it's going to work. Take a bridge there, and those blues can help out through there. It's a long journey, and I'm worried about traffic, but... Yeah, we officially are doing better than we did in Munich, so that's good. This guy can never really catch up. We've got to do something about that. Let's disconnect that gray motorway and connect these grays in instead. And when we get this motorway back, we'll be able to motorway in more greens into there. Hopefully that blue should be fine. That green connection actually isn't terrible because we have enough green here. It's just interweaved with the blue is kind of the frustrating thing. But this blue connection is calm enough that let's just full send it with sharing colors, and then we'll just full send it right there. Right, like that. We just hit 2,000, so I'm happy about that. My goal really was just to get 2,000. Well, it was to get better than Munich, but anything over 2,000 I kind of consider a win in this game. Some scenarios are just really hard to get anything over 2,000, really. But anything 2,000 or over, I kind of consider a win. Coming upon another week. Bridge or a roundabout. I actually think I'm going to take a roundabout because I could see this becoming a problem area if one of these becomes a skyscraper. So we're going to watch out for that possibility. This gray is definitely struggling now that we no longer have that motorway connection. But we have an extra motorway. Oh, this is the motorway we just destroyed, but we definitely don't need it anymore. So let's put that back ASAP there. That guy should calm itself down. We destroyed that because we needed to help out that green, but that green figured itself out. So now the main problem is just traffic. That's the main issue. You can see it's just a huge traffic jam there. See, it's actually a traffic jam here too. I guess the one thing I can recommend is these grays sneaking this way to be less in the way of the pinks. That's really the only thing I can think of. This might be the threshold point where we start to see how many seconds we can last. Because really, I think we're at that point where we just got to see how many seconds we can last. That guy figured itself out. So I have faith. This blue is not figuring itself out, though. And honestly, I think it's caused by the sharing routes now. I'm going to steal that motorway back. Probably regret it, but a bridge or a tunnel. We'll take a bridge. Need that motorway back sooner than later, please. I'm going to disconnect that connection, and then we're going to take a motorway here, motorway in a couple of these blues, because we definitely don't need that many blues for a single factory. There we go. They should go run and help out. I think it's just kind of a waiting game, though. I think we have too many problems that I can solve, so let's just try to last as long as we can. That's kind of the current name of the game. We have some bridges to spare. So I'm going to try to connect that blue in. This gray is still acting up, which understandable, unfortunately. This blue, there's just so much of a traffic jam now, and I can't put in a roundabout to fix that. So really, this guy's problem is just traffic. I didn't even see this guy, to be honest with you. That's what's going to kill us. I guess we can have that guy come down. And honestly, we can probably connect that for a second. I think it's too late, though, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think there's any saving that. Yeah, that's what's going to kill us. I didn't even see it. I probably could have let us go a little bit longer, but that's okay. What was our final score? I didn't catch it. Sorry, my dog just decided to annoyingly bark. I apologize. We got 2950, which isn't too bad. After our fail of Munich, I'll definitely take 2900 over 2900. We unlocked Manila. What did that put us as far as rankings? Yeah, top 4%. After Munich being top 15%, I will definitely take top 4%. Very proud of that. I don't know if you just heard that. My dog decided to shake. He doesn't like. I'm recording a few of these back to back, just a few random episodes of Planet Coaster and Mini Motorways and stuff, and he doesn't like when I sit here at my desk for hours on end. So he's getting a little restless. Next time we'll tackle Manila. Very excited about that. I'm really happy with our Zurich score. Very, very happy. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Next time we'll play Manila. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.